Hi everyone, welcome to another Greenleaf Terrain video. So I have got these buildings all primed up. I still need to add some rubble and stuff onto them and then prime that as well, but that's okay. I'm just trying to figure out, as I've got the foam on the top of these boards, just trying to figure out the layout of how I'm going to put these buildings. And one thing to take in mind when you're kind of looking at this is there's going to be a lot of foliage, trees, places that might block line of sight. I have a bunch of scatter terrain that's not on here. So we got a city, so we need roads. And I was thinking, talk to the client about raising some parts up. So it's kind of boring just playing like this. I had a couple different setups on just the flat, and it really wasn't working out for me. So this is the idea I got going on. So there would be a road coming through here and then coming to a T-section. So it would come there, a little bit of a road in front of that guy's house, and so there'd be a green section here. And then the road, I was thinking, would climb up behind these buildings, so then these guys would be all on a raised section. And then there would be a rock face going along here, cutting off, and the road can continue, and we can have, say, an elevated part of the road coming out here. Maybe it can be broken down, part of it can be fallen or something, so it's like the highway leading out. So the idea is that the road winds up there at maybe 4 inches. Think about that. So it's up there, and then it comes down, and then these guys are on the flat level. So it might be a disadvantage playing this way, but maybe not with all the foliage. You never know. I think there's going to be a lot of line of sight blocking. There's going to be trees inside the buildings. Yeah, it's hard to really tell until I get a lot of things done how much line of sight blocking there's going to be. You can always deploy from like these sides, so then you both have a raised section. Yeah, you both have a raised section and both have a flat section. There's different ways to deploy different things. I have the largest buildings in the middle, so that if anybody wants to deploy the highest points, they always have to be in the middle. So you can always make rules too. It's a client's board, so you can make rules. You can only deploy, say, on certain levels or something. So I just need to get feedback from the client and see what he thinks. Obviously, raising those boards up is going to increase the shipping cost on each of these tiles, because these two would be raised up. That guy would have a broken part on him, and most of this one would be flat. So they're going to be all kind of different prices for the shipping. Anyways, so this is what I got going on. This is what I was thinking. Let's get some feedback from the client. Then I can actually get going on these boards. Otherwise, I'm grabbing these right now, and I'm going to take them over there and add some rubble to them. Maybe I'll just mix that up, and then we'll add that to the end of this video. Yeah, let's do that. I'll be back in a minute. So I apologize I wasn't able to catch this on camera. I started doing it and my Sculptamold started setting on me quite quickly because it's pretty humid here. So I had to start finishing things, and yeah. So I got all my rubble and everything that I'm going to do. I think less is more on these buildings because they're really awesome. So what did I do is I built the piles up with some Sculptamold, just add some water to this guy. It's like a paper mache type of material. Just shredded paper and plaster. So that is under there. I mixed some black paint in there so it's easier to paint up. I came in with some foam bricks that I cut up, stuck them in. You can stick them in a little bit further if I need to. Some higher grade stones are put in. And then I came back in with some glue, and because this is right on the flat, so it's still drying. But I put some sand in. So then there's just some different piles. The depth of the pile I can drill into later and add trees, so there can be trees growing at the different heights. So they all just got a little bit of that going on. So if you're interested in picking up some custom terrain, setting up a commission, you can email me at greenleafterrain@gmail.com and I'll get back to you with a quote. Other than that, thanks for watching. I'll be back with updates on this guy soon enough, and happy wargaming.